Hello and welcome to Diabetes Connections in the News. I'm Stacey Sims, and these are the top diabetes stories and headlines of the past 7 days. As always, I go live on social media first, and then all sources are linked up at diabetes-connections.com when this airs as a podcast. The news is brought to you by the world's worst diabetes mom, real life stories of parenting a child with type 1 diabetes, winner of Best New Nonfiction at the American Book Fest, and named a Book Authority Best Parenting Book. It's available in paperback, ebook, or audiobook at Amazon. Our top story this week: nonprofit drug maker Civica expects to launch lower cost versions of insulin in the United States. Civica says it will produce 3 copycat versions of insulin and make them available at roughly the same price for all customers once approved by U.S. health regulators. The company's products, which would be available as both vials and pre-filled pens, are biosimilars to Sanofi Lantus, Eli Lilly's Humalog, and Novo Nordisk's Novolog. The maximum price, no more than $30 per vial, no more than $55 for a box of 5 pen cartridges. Civica was launched by 7 health groups to make essential medicines available at affordable prices. They expect to file for regulatory approval next year, products available in 2024. Tandem has issued an urgent field safety notice. This is in Europe only and is for the t:slim X2 pump with basal IQ technology. According to the notice, a user could inadvertently program and confirm a basal rate with an incorrectly placed decimal point, and that could mean giving too much or too little insulin. Tandem says you can continue to use the pump after confirming your basal rates are correct. A software update is coming. Again, this is in Europe only, and it is not an issue for any pump with control IQ. Interesting new potential treatment for diabetic retinopathy. Retinopathy happens when the disease damages tiny blood vessels in the eye, reducing blood flow to nerve cells in the retina. Treatment can be injections or laser surgery. These scientists are looking at photobiomodulation, which involves irradiating the eye with far red to near infrared light. This increases oxygen rich blood flow to the retinal cells. They use an LED contact lens to get the light exactly where it's needed. No human tests yet, so this one is probably pretty far off. I don't have much of an update about diabetes aid to Ukraine, except that it is still very much needed. If you are so inclined, we will link up where you can donate. One partnership I did not mention last week is one between the Ministry of Health of Ukraine, a group called Direct Relief, and the International Diabetes Federation. They're working closely together to understand where supplies are short, secure donations within, and deliver them quickly to where they're needed. Lots of links to vetted organizations in the show notes and here on our Facebook page. The ordinary blood pressure medication Verapamil continues to show benefits in treating type 1. Patients taking Verapamil required less insulin 2 years after a type 1 diagnosis and also showed evidence of other surprising benefits. These researchers caution that their study is pretty small. It needs to be confirmed by larger clinical studies, but there are a few going on right now. The preservation of some beta cell function here is very promising. 2 pieces of good news about insurance coverage. Our friends in Ontario in Canada will finally get CGM coverage. Starting March 14th, the Assistive Devices Program will cover funding for CGM and related supplies for people with type 1. And in the U.S., military families will have pharmacy coverage for Abbott's Freestyle Libre 2 under TRICARE Health. This should make the flash glucose monitor available with zero copay to TRICARE members, and this begins next month. Bringing some awareness of how common a misdiagnosis is when an adult has type 1. Professional golfer J.J. Spawn is speaking up. He was diagnosed with type 2, but after a couple of years of struggling, he found the right doctor and the right diagnosis. He next plays in the Players' Championship. That's this week, and we will see if we can spot the Libre on his arm. Our long format episode this week is all about Pixar's Turning Red. You have heard about this, I am sure. There are 2 background characters in the movie with diabetes, and we've got the behind the scenes story about why and how this happened. And next week, why the Star Trek community pushed a T1D Kickstarter campaign over the top. Listen wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for joining me for In the News this week. If you like it, please share it, and I'll see you back here soon.